What's up, everybody? This is the Act Man here, and today I wanted to talk about Battle Royale in Halo. Now obviously the Battle Royale craze has taken root in the same vein that rhythm games started to dominate the industry back in 2007. Everyone seems to be trying to capitalize on this new fad. Some succeed, others fail miserably. Because truth be told, nobody has any idea how long this fad is going to last. How many rhythm games are being produced nowadays? Anyone? Anyone got an answer? Zero. But time will tell if Battle Royale dies out like rhythm games. One thing that's interesting is the idea of a Battle Royale mode in Halo. Specifically the newest game that was announced, Halo Infinite. You might think because I'm not really into Battle Royale games that I'm just gonna shit all over this idea, but no. I see potential for great success and humiliating failure. Alright, so what will we discuss in this video? Well, a couple articles that give us some facts, interesting points. We'll talk about what we know, what we've heard, some rumors, and of course we'll play around with the ideas in our head. I'll also show off some neato Halo 5 gameplay, cause man, haven't done that in a while. And I need a cool topic to talk about after spending 3 weeks on that Dark Souls video. I just need to chill, man. So when PUBG took the world by storm and Fortnite followed suit, we heard a bunch of rumors here and there about all sorts of game series adopting a battleground style game mode. And Halo was one of those series. But the first thing we heard about Battle Royale and Halo colliding was an April Fool's joke on the r/Halo subreddit, which was pretty goddamn funny. Now it doesn't indicate much, but these things start small, you know. Maybe it was foreshadowing something. Then we had the Halo Infinite announcement trailer itself, which certainly showed us a landscape big enough to be the location of a Battle Royale mode. But more importantly, was Grim Brother 1 addressing this question in a fairly informal livestream. When asked about Battle Royale coming to Halo, he said, "I'll tell you right now, the only BR we're interested in is the battle rifle, the original BR, so calm yourself." Damn, dude, handled that like a boss. So you could take this as gospel and praise he who delivered thine sickest of burns, or you might just take it as a, we aren't focused on that right now, but we're not completely removing the idea from the public's eye. You could also take it in the way that you decide to write an article about it, saying it's dumb for every franchise to not chase the current trend, like this fine gentleman did. Although this article does bring up some good points too, like how awesome the Halo universe is for this mode. Alright, now we have the idea of Battle Royale planted. So where do we go from there? Personally, I think when everybody is trying to do the same thing, it all ends up sucking and the people who did it first will stand above the rest because they were the ones who inspired a series of copycats. That said, if 343 were to try and tackle a Battle Royale mode, how should they do it? What's the best way any game series should do that? Of course, we're gonna look at this from both angles, for the Battle Royale mode and against it. Now as this article talks about, when Halo does things big, it does them well. Some of the best campaign levels are ones like Two Betrayals, The Ark, Tip of the Spear, you know, huge, sprawling canvases with tons of stuff going on. Or the big firefight arenas from ODST and Reach. There's so many notable locations within the Halo universe that would be hella fun to explore within the tense confines of Battle Royale gameplay. If I were to play a BR mode, it would be in Halo. That's all I'm saying. There's a lot of things Halo has that many other game series don't, and Halo has the freedom to create insanely cool, foreign, unique alien vehicles and weapons because of its sci-fi setting and pre-established factions and lore. There's no shortage of awesome set pieces that could be turned into a Battle Royale map. Even on the human side of things, how crazy would it be to mount up in a Warthog with a squad and ride through town? Or to have a Scorpion get airdropped into the middle of the battlefield? That'd be crazy. But like, would there be ammo restrictions for vehicles? Would these things be too overpowered? As we'll find out through discussing this, there's a lot of obstacles to overcome and to figure out. Because on the flip side to this, Halo's core gameplay isn't designed around every player having a single life, nor has it ever pushed the limits to 100-player matches. These hurdles that 343 would have to overcome to make something good are pretty massive. But Battle Royale could certainly be a really cool addition to the series. I mean, if the fad dies out and Halo never tries it, would we all be left wondering what could have been? It's just a question of, are those hurdles too big, and are they worth jumping over if it means we miss the 800-meter dash? Them track references, boy, where my track homies at? But like, what about the pure balancing of this mode in relation to everything else? Does Halo Infinite go for a more casual, fun type of game? Well, probably not, because we've heard how committed 343 are to maintaining the competitiveness of Halo 5. But is the whole esports gig losing steam because of Battle Royale? So many questions to answer. Then there's also the issue of what is the pool of content for Halo Infinite going to look like at release? Because these last few games have been pretty much all over the place. Will Warzone return? Likely. Or will it be replaced? You know, what is going to survive the chopping block if Battle Royale gets put in? Because sure as shit, they ain't going to pull a crap division and cut out single player for this. I mean, does Griffball survive? Does Infection survive? Does Firefight return? Do we get a good big team battle? Are we going to have Halo Reach style customization? For as many things as Halo 5 tried through its post-launch support, the fact remains the game launched in an abysmal state. It actually inspired one of my first videos, if you remember. I could also see the argument being made that Halo has been declining and needs to make some kind of jump back into mainstream relevancy. Now, don't kid yourself, Halo is still very relevant and always will be Microsoft and Xbox's flagship series. But it still hasn't gotten back to Halo 3 levels of popularity, and maybe it never will, because that moment in time was unique and special to itself. But this jump to Battle Royale could very well be something that brings new fans in, alongside people who haven't played the Halo games in a while and have been looking for a reason to check them out. Battle Royale is the most popular mode right now. The numbers don't lie, and this could very well bring in a whole bunch of people, again, if done right. But to go back to balancing, how would they do it? Would they just copy the whole 100 players, everyone has one life game mode? What if there was a time limit and you had infinite respawns and it was just 100 player free for all sort of gimmick? It'd be about which team or individual could get the most kills. Like, if I'm being honest, the Halo series has so many cool ways to play that 343 should be fleshing out instead. Because the last time a Halo game tried to copy the current trends, well, at least with Halo 5 it maintained a hardcore competitive scene, but Halo 4 just didn't. And so Grimm's response leads me to believe that at the moment they just aren't interested in shifting gears. As we've heard members of 343 say, they want to build off of Halo 5, and who can blame them? The Halo series needs some stability. But ask yourself, would you want a Battle Royale mode if it means taking away a new classic firefight mode? If it means taking away resources from Forge, multiplayer, the game modes we love, the number of maps, weapons, customization? I just see far too many goats that would need to be sacrificed to the pagan gods in order to make this work. I mean, with the advancements 343 has made with Forge, why not just give players the tools to create this mode and these big-ass maps? These Battle Royale style games. And that's another thing, how would a Battle Royale mode change the core gameplay? Would it be like two completely different styles? Like, how would shields work? How would health work? This mode would require an extreme overhaul of Halo's base mechanics. But I will say the idea of players literally dropping into the map ODST style in a drop pod is pretty goddamn enticing. But then again, why not just put that in Warzone? Now, I did hear a rumor without any source or real credibility, but I heard that 343 originally intended to showcase a new Battle Royale mode alongside the Halo Infinite announcement trailer. Now, this rumor alleges that because Battlefield 5 had poor reception the day before, that they decided to play it safe and not reveal the Battle Royale mode. I don't know about this, because it kind of seems like if they had put all that effort into it, if they had committed to something like that, they wouldn't back down at the last minute because people said bad things about Battlefield 5. Like, they've been working on presenting something to us for 2.5 years. So would they really just be like, nah, fuck it? I don't think so. Therefore, I don't really trust this rumor, but make of it what you will. If someone can find a source for it, please send it to me, because I have not seen anything. I feel like, in essence, yes, there is a lot of potential for Battle Royale and Halo, but why take such extreme risks to capitalize on a current trend when all that effort could translate into a more refined game, with all the features intact at release? It could just be the nature of the Halo fanbase, but we had so many things to complain about with Halo 5. So a decision needs to be decided upon. Is this a game made for existing fans, or is this a game that's tossing what we love to the side in favor of trying to capture a new audience? It's a delicate balancing act because as a game developer, you need to do both without ignoring either of those groups. So, in a nutshell, those are my thoughts on the potential inclusion of Battle Royale in Halo Infinite. It seems like its risks far outweigh the pros. I mean, best case scenario, it becomes the hottest new thing, and somehow usurps Fortnite and PUBG. And the worst case scenario is it just completely flops, you know? But what do you think? What sort of crazy ideas come to your mind when you picture what these maps and modes would be like? How would they play out? Is Battle Royale something you want to come to Halo? Do you think it should be something explored through the Forge mode? Is it something the players should create themselves? And do you want to see higher player counts in Halo Infinite? I know I do. Whatever your thoughts are, post them in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to The Act Man for more awesome content. Alright everyone, that's all I got for today. This is The Act Man signing out. Peace!